Hello everyone, welcome back to my science diary. In our previous episode, we learned about natural indicators like hibiscus and turmeric. Today we will discover another amazing fact about plants. Some plants can actually help scientists to detect pollution in the environment. Imagine you are visiting two places. One place has fresh and clean air, and the other has polluted air. How could you tell the difference? Scientists sometimes look at the plant for the answer. So, what is bioindicator? A bioindicator is a living organism that gives you information about the health of an environment. Some plants act as a bioindicators because they respond to pollutions. So question is, how do plants detect the pollutions? Plants don't talk, but they shows the sign. When polluted air enters a plant through the tiny pores called stomata, the plant may become stressed. They start showing some symptoms. The sign that plant shows: leaves turns yellow, brown spot appears, leaves dries out, growth becomes slower, flowers become smaller. And how we can explain this simply? You can think of a plant like a thermometer. Thermometer doesn't speak, but it shows us the temperature. Similarly, the plant don't speak, but they shows the sign when pollution increases. Let's see the real examples. Lichen. Have you ever seen gray or green patches growing on tree trunk or rock? They are called lichens. The scientists use lichens as pollution indicators. The lichen grow well where the air is clean. If pollution increases, many lichens disappear. So, if you see healthy lichens growing in an area, what might that tell you about the air quality there? So, just like turmeric changed color when it reacted with the base, plants also react to pollutions. So, the difference is that the plants shows their reactions through changes in their leaves, growth, and overall health. So, mini activity this week: observe the plant near your home or school. Are the leaves healthy or green? Or do you notice yellowing, spot, or damage? So, try to think like an environmental scientist. But here's an even big mystery. If pollution can affect plants, can plants help us reduce pollution too? Can they actually clean the air around us? We will uncover that secret in our next episode. So, science is not just in laboratories, sometimes nature itself is giving us clues. Keep observing, keep questioning, and keep exploring, young scientist. See you in the next episode.